What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gadgets123. Thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for checking out this channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up and leave some comments if this video does help you guys out. All right, let me get straight to the video, then I'll explain why I haven't been posting, especially for people that are interested in this video, and that's why you guys are watching it. All right, I got this stationary bike probably like maybe 2 years ago. Then what happened was the arm went bad, and I thought it was just a pedal that went bad, but it's actually the grooves in here that went bad. So even by replacing the pedal, it didn't stay because the grooves here are kind of worn out. So I had to replace the actual arm. Now, getting information on how to replace the arm was a pain. I couldn't find any information, and I didn't know what to do. So I left it for another couple months, and I still couldn't get it to work. So it was just literally sitting here, not being used, just collecting dust. So managed to finally get some information, some videos, I'm sorry, some forums that I found, and I finally found the tool that I needed. So I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna go step by step how this works. I already took it out, so this thing is already loose, but I kind of want to show you exactly what I needed to do. Maybe it could help you guys out if you guys have been having this problem, and you need kind of like a tutorial how to do this from scratch. All right, so the first thing you need are actual tools to remove it. So the tool that you need is basically this. Now, don't worry, it's going to be linked in the description, so if you guys want to check it out, check it out. It cost me like 12 bucks, so if you got Prime, you're going to like in a day or two, so you're going to get it pretty quick. Now, once you get the tools, the problem is like you don't know what to do with it because you get no instructions with it, which that was frustrating as well. So anyways, all you need from these three toolkits that come is basically this one and this thing right here. The middle one, I have no idea what it is for, so if you guys know what to use, maybe it's some sort of adapter. But if you guys have used it, let me know. I'm kind of curious to see what this is for. But if it's not, again, I didn't have to use it. So anyways, these are the only two tools I needed that comes in this kit. So the first thing you have to do is, again, is remove this little piece. Now, this little piece is very simple. All you need is, let me see if I have something here. Now, again, it's already been done. So you need like a flathead, and then just plop, pop it out, and this whole piece comes out right here. So I'll show you real quick. Okay, so this whole piece comes out, and very simple. It's just a piece of plastic, nothing to worry about. Now, once you pop that out, what you need to do is basically open this. So this thing comes up. All you have to do is unscrew it, and you're going to use this part of the actual little, this thing right here. So all you do is just put it in. Make sure it fits. Let's see if this part fits, or was it the other part? Let me check it out. Yeah, it's this part right here. So once you put it in there, you have to untighten it. So that's where this piece comes in. You just lock it in here, and you start loosening that little bolt there, like that. Now again, the only reason I'm holding it like that is because it's already loose. This thing's gonna fall off if I don't do it. But very simple. You just start unscrewing until you feel this whole thing come out. And once it comes out, you're going to get this piece right here. And that's the second part. Now, this is the part that kind of stumped me for a while because I thought this nut was holding this, so you could just pop it out and you're good to go. As you could see, it's worn out. I tried to hammer this thing because I was going crazy trying to figure out why wasn't this come out. So this is held by pressure in there. So there's in fact, I'll show you. This part right here, it's kind of pushing this part, so it's being held by basically by pressure there. So you can't, as hard as you want to pull it out, this thing won't come out. It's literally going to be stuck there. Okay, so what you need to do is go back to the tools that you got. So I'm going back to these tools. Okay, so first thing you need to do is with this black piece right here is you have to tighten it in this side as much as you can, and I'm going to show you that right now. So what I did is all I did is with my finger just tighten it as much as I can. Then I go back to this tool and tighten it up a little bit more. As you don't have to go crazy, just tighten it as much as you can here, and that's it. It's pretty much tight. This thing won't come out, and it's there. Now this other piece is gonna go here. So what this piece is going to do, it's basically the tip of this is gonna push that other piece on this side, and it's gonna literally just force this thing to kind of pop out on its own. Now what you do is, before you put this piece in here, you have to make sure you put the tool inside, because the tool is going to be the one that's going to be helping you tighten and loosening this part out. So you tighten it up. This is just hanging. I just put it inside. But you tighten it up with your finger as much as you can. Okay? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There's gonna come a point that's gonna hit that other part of the bracket. Okay, there it is. I can't go any further. So what you do is now it's best to use maybe somebody to help you guys out, but if you don't, just with one hand, just make sure you hold this really tight, this side really tight, and then with the other hand, let me just move this out of the way. There we go. And then with the other side, you have to kind of tighten it as much as you can. Now remember, you're tightening it. If you're gonna loose it, it's gonna come out. You don't have to loosen this part. The reason this part is there is it has to be tightened. So what you do is you tighten it as much as you can, but you have to hold this, because if not, this whole thing is going to be moving. So you tighten it, take it out, tighten it, take it out, tighten it, take it out. So what's going to happen is the more you tighten, the more this piece is going to kind of start sliding out and it's going to come out. The reason that happened is because, you see, I'll show you now that I took it out, is that when you tighten, this silver part hits this part. So since it creates pressure there, it's gonna slide this whole piece out, and that's it. It's gonna make this piece come out completely, and that's how you remove this arm. Now, the last step you guys have to do is, remember, you have to take this piece out again, because you don't need it. Well, you don't need the arm, but you still need the other two pieces. So you take this out, and then you get your new arm. Which is this one. You get your new arm. I think this is the left piece. No, this is the right piece. So you get your new arm, and then you put your new arm here. But I'll tell you, there's one more thing you have to do. So when you put this arm right here, make sure you put the pedal first, and don't put the arm and then the pedal. It's easier if you put the pedal first and then the arm. Now, I wanted to show you the little thing that kind of messed me up before, but I wanted to kind of show you this. Make sure you put this the opposite. Well, yeah, the opposite of what the other arm is doing. So it's gonna be a pain because I'm only using one arm, but I'll show you. So if this arm is like this side, if you could see it like straight, then this arm has to be basically the opposite way. Okay, so this arm has to be like that. Okay, don't make the mistake that I did and then just literally put it this way or like that, or whatever. Like, it has to be matching. So if this one is up, then this one is down. If this one is sticking out, this one has to be sticking back. Because remember, like, that's the way it is. If you do it another way, what's gonna happen is it's gonna be all messed up, and then you're gonna have to take this whole thing out again. So remember, it has to be the opposite. If this one is like facing forward, then this one has to be facing backwards. Up, down, left, right, whatever. Okay, so once you do that, then you put the arm back in its place. You can get like a hammer and just you don't have to hit it super hard, but just push it in a little bit. There, you could get like a rubber mallet and just push it in. I mean, this is like an old bike, so all I do is just, you don't have to go super hard, just make sure you push it in there. That's it. If you do what I just did, it's gonna scratch up a little bit. So if that's something you're kind of you don't like, then you don't have to do it. Then you put this screw back in again, and that's how you tighten it up. So when you tighten this thing up, this thing's gonna push in, and it's gonna just kind of get super tight in there. And that's basically it. You have to remember, you have to use the same tool again. Put this part in, and then just reverse the steps. Basically, tighten it up. And that's it. Once you feel it's super tight, then you put the cap back in. Once you put the cap back in, you're ready to go. All right, guys. Hopefully this video, kind of gave you like a little tutorial how to remove this. Again, I was going crazy trying to figure this out. This video ran a little bit longer than I wanted it to run, but it was on purpose because I wanted to explain it to you, because I couldn't find, again, real videos that explain exactly what I needed to do with this, especially with the tool. They just went straight and would cut certain parts. All right. Hopefully this video does help. If you have any questions on how to remove it, let me know. Again, I think this is universal. So I think all these, generic bikes have this type of configuration when it comes to the nut. In fact, I'll show you the nut so you guys could see it real quick before I let you guys go. So always remember the nut, and when you buy the tools. But you see, there's like what is this? How many sizes I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6-sided nut. So as you could see, it has the 6-sided. So if you see yours have the 6-side, then this tool is for you. The tool that I'm gonna link below. And again, once you put it in there, just tighten it up. The hardest part, to tell you the truth, is to remove it. You just have to use a little bit of force to kind of, tighten it as much as you, even though you think it's too tight and it doesn't go any further, you have to keep tightening it, because that's how it kind of pushes the actual screw in here and forces this thing to pop out. So again, if you feel that it's super tight and you're like, okay, can't get any tighter than this, you have to keep going, and you're gonna kind of feel a pop there, and this thing's gonna just, kind of slide out. All right, guys, if you have any questions or any comments, leave it, and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. If you got any questions of, it's not working, whatever, try to answer as much as I can. I'm not a pro at this, but I've done it, and, it's easier than what I thought it was going to be. All right. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Oh, before I forget, if you guys are still watching up to the end, sorry about not posting videos, but again, it's, I'm the only one editing, putting the videos, putting the thumbnail and so forth. So it's very hard for me to kind of do it, especially with my day-to-day grind. Things are tough. You guys probably know everything's more expensive, gas, etc., etc. I don't want to go into details on that, but it's very hard. I have to work extra hard just to get makes and meets for everything. So haven't had a time to post a lot of these videos. I'm gonna try to see if I could post at least once a week, and then if that works, maybe 2 times a week. But I wanted to kind of post this because it's been frustrating for me, and hopefully this will save you guys a whole bunch of problems of replacing things. Very simple. Again, if you guys do it, it will take you probably about 15 minutes if you get tools though. But make sure you get this tool. Again, it's like $12. Link is in the description. Without the tools, you're gonna have a problem. All right, guys. So again, leave me a comment. Let me know if this worked for you. And if you guys find out what this is for, I'm trying to still figure this thing out. Maybe it's for some sort of extension, maybe another model of bikes. Again, I'm not really sure. So you guys let me know. Because the problem with this is that this tool doesn't fit in here. So it's not like I could use this tool to do anything. Even if this thing fits into like a bigger screw or something, I would need another tool, another device that is not included. But maybe you guys would know. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter, and see you guys in the next video. Take care.